You guys over the park? I think so. Let's head out and we'll sort of make our way down. It is lightening up in terms of actual like sunlight. So hopefully the rain is stopping a bit. Welcome to New York. We have a human-sized rat. No, we have a human-sized turtle. Look at this little bridge. So this bridge, why is it so large? We think of it for like cars and whatnot, but it's actually for carriages. You have to think a lot about how the park is laid out for when it was built. Where the turtles are picky about pizza quality. I mean, there's a lot of bridges in the park too, which I love because they give you different vantage points and layouts. And it really is sort of a beautiful way to relax and get away from the city. And it's free, you know, like the Brooklyn Botanical Garden is beautiful. So is the New York Botanical Garden, but Central Park is open to everybody. Yeah, so the emergency vehicles of their time were actually carriages. They did have like some steam powered ones, but I don't know exactly when those would have been introduced versus the carriages. Oh, the lawn is finally open. So beer, no. This is not the park that you're thinking of. The one that you're thinking of is Tompkins Square Park. That is nasty. It's a great place for a birthday party. 100%. One of the best places to have a birthday party. A lot of people spend their summers down by the East Village, in the Lower East Side, over by Alphabet City, where Tompkins Square Park is. However, once it gets dark, there are lots of rats. Most of our, like almost every time that we've been there, we've seen rats. And I remember when we crossed over near Christmas, which isn't even like the hotbed season for rats. The hotbed season for rats is obviously summer. We saw multiple ones and it was terrifying. Steam-powered vehicles didn't last long. Electric vehicles were the preferred until the electric starter was invented for gas vehicles. Yeah! Can we touch the grass? Well, the thing is that it looks very mucky, and I don't have anything to wipe my hand with. Tompkins Square Park isn't that, Washington Square Park is a better one. I don't think like it's truly dangerous. Dangerous? Okay, I know that people are filtering in, so if you are filtering in, hi, I'm Lexi. We're in Central Park. We are going around in the rain. We try to always see Central Park in different weather conditions. We've been here in the snow, we've been here in the sun, we've been here cloudy. Now we're here in the rain. And we actually have some geese and some ducks. So we're gonna go sneak up on some. Fun fact, Cheese's favorite, or what he thinks would be his favorite dinner, is goose. thank you. Yeah, it gets kind of curly in the rain. My hair does. Look at these geese. They're so big. Look at how big. We lost our duck friend, unfortunately. He went back into the water over here. Unfortunate but true. Yeah, no, our grandma hated geese. Let's see if we can find the duck. I think he went down this way. Maybe he'll come back out. I mean, geese can be mean, right? But they can, I mean, I wouldn't call them friendly, but they have their purpose, right? I heard swans are also mean, but in my head, I kind of equate geese to swans. I know they're different. I really do, but... Was that a blackbird up in the trees? I'm not a big bird person, like where I actually know which bird is which. It's hard to see from here. Yeah, the Canadian geese. Yeah, well, it's also super quiet. I mean, look at these shots of just like it looks like stock footage. It looks like stock footage of raindrops here. I think it's a blackbird because it has a little bit more blue, and its head proportions are a little bit different than what I think of as a crow, but I don't really know birds, as I said. Yeah, we grew up in Wisconsin, so I know the geese. Hi, Mr. Robin. Hey, you getting some worms? Look at it go. I like these little, the thing about Central Park too is that it's constantly changing, particularly in spring. Because in spring, all the different flowers come up. By the middle of summer, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's all the grasses and whatnot. There you are. Nope. I was gonna say, please stay. I think we missed the duck, I think. Yes, there's actually a lot of bird feathers. So one of our friends, she has a Native American ancestry. I don't remember which tribe she's with, but essentially she's an indigenous person, and she actually did a lot of art, but with like feathers and whatnot. She later learned that she wasn't going to be able to show any of her work because some of the feathers that she used are protected. Essentially, you can't use it because people hunted the birds for their feathers, and so she had spent this entire semester creating all this art that she'd never be able to show anybody. Wild, right? Thank you for the follow code. Welcome on in. Following is free. It helps out the channel. So yes, if you see feathers on the ground, just know that, you know, some might be illegal for you to own. So keep that in mind. I actually have a lot. It made me think of it because earlier we saw that guy who was fishing. He was fishing for bass, but lures were real, and like those were really made as status symbols for different clubs, for the gentlemen, because a lot of those feathers were super expensive to get, and so you completing your specific set of lures just proved that you were wealthy enough to be in that exclusive club. Yeah, so apparently you can fish in Central Park. There's actually a group that he was talking about that's, I think, called Central Park Fishing. I'd have to look back in my in the video to see. But yeah, you can fish in Central Park. I don't believe you can take anything with you though. It's illegal to own, protect, like, feathers from specific birds. I don't know what they are because I've never really wanted to have a bunch of feathers, if that makes sense. Native Americans petitioned to protect feathers for their own use. I thought some of it, you can use feathers that are protected, like protected species, for ceremonial and religious items, I think. But I don't think you can use them in anything else. So they can use them for those items, but it's not allowed for, like, essentially for artwork or lures or anything like that. Ori! Look at Ori, we have ducks. Ori, hi. Thank you so much for your tier 1. It means a lot to me. Guys, if you don't know Ori, she's apparently been subscribed for 39 months, which is freaking crazy. And also, she's an amazing Dead by Daylight streamer. If you didn't see the tweet for Dead by Daylight, Ori, I thought of you. And on top of it, they had this like really cool, like it looked like the Twitch logo, but it had almost like a handle. I really want it as a purse now. It has probably something to do with D&D, but I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, many indigenous need an eagle feather to make it to the afterlife. I don't know that much, unfortunately, I'm sad to say, about a bunch of different tribes. I would love to learn more. So if you are from a tribal, or from a tribe, or from an indigenous community, we'd love to know more about it. So always speak up. But yes, please check out Ori. Amazing human being. Amazing being. She has wild huskies. They're not really wild, but Noble is a good boy until he's not a good boy anymore. Oh, there they are. The birds I can't identify. So what do we think? Do we think it's a blackbird or a crow? What are you? What bird are you? Please, sir, tell me what species you are. Oh, you said no? You wouldn't tell me? It's a crow? Are we sure? And what is he? Is he... I know we looked at a robin earlier, but I don't know what bird he is. Oh, why? I'm not even getting close to you. I'm just zooming in on you. Why are you disappearing? I would love to see the ravens. That would make me really, really happy, actually. There is an annual powwow at Floyd Bennett Field in Brooklyn every year. Would you be able to film it though? Like that's the question. A lot of powwows and things, they don't let you. I've never seen the crow. Definitely an owl. Oh, that makes me think of Flacco the owl. Poor Flacco. All right, let's get out of the park, everybody. Oh, Melby is joking. It was a crow. But I thought it was like a blackbird, like a magpie. And so they're making fun of me. They're making fun of me nicely. I do know this is a robin, though. At least I know that. So there's no owl. The burb is the word, I know. It actually is for Mac. My cat Mac loves watching birds and mice. Cheese loves geese. Much to my dismay, he loves watching geese. Here, I'll let him take his picture. Oh, no, I don't want... Oh, okay. I don't want to get into your picture. Uh-huh.
Yeah, a ver, so, entonces, ¿cuánto lo venderían?
No, so when we brought Cheese home for his second Christmas with us, first Christmas he went to our parents' place, there was a goose in the backyard, and we had brought him out to see if he liked snow, just because, you know, we thought he might not, we thought he might, but if he did, it would be like a really good sense of enrichment. So we put him outside, and we had him on a leash, and there's a fence that is like in the back of our parents' yard. I kid you not. In like 2 seconds flat, he saw the goose. The goose saw him. The goose said, "Oh no, there's a cat. It's gonna come after me." And it went and it like flew over the fence. And I was holding on to a cheese that was flying. I literally held as hard as I could, and he was trying to drag me to those geese. If he was not harnessed, he would have been over that fence and never would have seen him again. Nope. So we don't usually let cheese near the geese. Also, cheese can't be trusted watching geese, because then he knocks over the computer screen. So hi Mega, welcome on in. Hi MC, how is everybody? He wanted to fly. No, he you know what he said? He didn't want to fly. He said, "You know what? You all are having ham. You're having ham for dinner for Christmas. Well, me, I know what's better. I am gonna go get my own Christmas dinner. I'm gonna get me a goose." That's literally what he thought. We all know that's what he thought. He thought he was gonna take it down. He thought it was going down. Mega, I don't really think either of us is better. I haven't really thought about the Macarena that much. Look at. I actually don't know like what goose tastes like as compared to duck. I assume it's more like gamier. Look at how they kind of like, their necks kind of bobble as they walk. Look at them go. Where is he? Apple. So Cheese is my cat. He's at home. He's at home. We're in Central Park. Allie, but that's foie gras. That's not like, I meant like Christmas goose, Allie. I meant like goose. Like a hunk of bird. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I've ever had a goose done turkey style, if that makes any sense. Look at all the pigeons. Look at how brown it is. It will fry? Well, I mean, they fry turkeys all the time at Christmas. But we bake ours, and Allie always gets mad at me when I'm in charge of Thanksgiving, because I always add too much stuffing. So it takes much longer for the bird to cook. Inside Out next month? So there's a lot of films and things that have been coming up. I'm actually really looking forward to the Bridgerton series starting on Thursday, I believe it comes out. If looks really good. Furiosa looks really good. Inside Out I haven't seen the commercials for. Oh, look, see? There are snails. I told you there were snails in Central Park and you guys didn't believe me. And then we saw a raccoon fishing out snails. You told me that they weren't, but look at. Oh, look at Lambert lamp. Lamps such as this one have been a familiar sight in Hamburg, Germany since 1889, where they grace the famous Lambert Bridge. This Lambert lamp presented to the people of New York by the people of Hamburg was so that they could forever be so that it may forever brighten a bridge of friendship in human relations, trade, and commerce. Oh, that's why it's different. Remember we asked about it. So that's why this one is different, is because it's actually from Hamburg. And that was a gift. So cool. I had no idea. Did you guys know that? The French gave us Lady Liberty with her torch. Hamburg gave us a light post. No, the snails are not from the hot dog cart. They're actually from that pond. So remember our little raccoon friend? The raccoon was eating them and taking them over. So I think they're from the pond. I don't think they're from the cart. They don't sell them at the cart.
He likes your umbrella because of the back.
Oh, I love it! It's so cute!
It's kind of like your umbrella.
Yeah, it is! If I would have seen it, I would have had a backpack just like yours! Nice to meet you!
Have a nice day.
You too! It's a Target if you want it!
Target?
Yeah! Hi, Leslie! So, oh, do you guys see what that is? Oh no, that's not good. That's part of somebody's global entry card that's on the ground there. I love how he was like, no, so tell her. That was so cute. Oh. We're going down. Pick it up and turn it into the police. But Allie, it's only like a sliver of it. I think we'd be better off because it's like this much of the card. Like it's not very much of it. I think we should just throw it out. Now it's an art piece, maybe, but we're still leaving it. I don't know, it did look like they cut it up. Yeah, I love looking out on it. It's just like a painting, you know? I also love, especially about New York in general, there's so much crammed into like tiny areas that you can't see it all. Like I've gone past that light post more times than I would like to admit. And I never realized that it was from Hamburg, Germany. Hi, you squid. Welcome on in. Please let me know what you guys are all up to. I'd love to know what you're doing for dinner. If it's raining by you too. I do have to say I learned that Canada is still on fire. Apparently there's a thing called a zombie fire where they kind of go dormant during the non-fire season and then they rekindle. So the west side of Canada, I guess, is starting to tinder up. But hopefully we don't get the red smoke like last year. That would be a little much for me. October 19th will be Indigenous Peoples of the Americas Parade. Oh, cool! Thank you for that. I think I have that on my agenda already. I've never been to Hamburg either. I would love to. Oh, you got it. Wait. Oh, wait. You got a new... Cat Pebble. The air filter is very exciting. I literally read, though, I got a new air fryer. And I was like, oh, Cat Pebble got a new air fryer. What's he going to make first? Is it going to be fries? Is it going to be chicken nuggets? No. It's an air filter. Cat Pebble's going to breathe better. But no new delicious air fryer. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I know, right? Yes, he does, Royce. He does cook. The air fryer and the filter will work together to make for a healthier and stronger cat babble. Also, friends, I am trying to be healthier too. I have committed to doing more ring fit and hopefully more just dance, though I have to say that I have a lot of feels. If you all are just dance people, you'll know kind of what's coming down the pike this summer, and it's very sad. Like very, very sad. Look at so many horses. We have a mounted horse over here. We have another horse, clearly spooked. We have actual horses. No, see this person, wait, maybe it's not raining anymore. Is it not raining? Okay, it's like kind of raining, but it's not raining enough. Yes. Friends, would you rather have merch or more emotes? Important question. Yes is not. Yes is not an answer. And there's another one. There's another dude on horse. No, you have to pick one. So emotes. You bet. Yeah, dudes on horses. That's what this square should be called. I don't know what this little trifecta of area is that leads into the park, but I feel like it should be called dudes on horses. I preferred merch, but it's not a delivery in my country. You don't know that way. That's the thing. It depends like where we do the merch through. Or do you mean that a package from America will get stopped and therefore you'll never receive it? Oh, the wind is picking up. I believe there is a George Washington one. I don't know where it is though in the park. I feel like there has to be. It feels like it'd be something that would be in Central Park. But, you know. It's starting to rain again. Look at my hair. It's just like, it's like all coming down. It's so curly. Not curly, I guess wavy is the right word. But it's like, it was a struggle today. I see. No, Allie, I will do it when I get home. I know it needs to be in May 18th. But I forgot my agenda, so I have to look at that because I don't want to schedule it over the top of something. Yeah, no? Ooh, boo, frizzy, yes. That Miss Frizzle. No, probably not. Hi, Epine. Welcome on in. Look at all these long grasses. I guess this is an area that they don't really leave open to the public.
Why you telling that shit to him anyway? He come from a family full of hustlers. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know, I have that song stuck in my head. But yeah, Allie and I were going through the list of songs that aren't going to be included in Just Dance anymore. And it was like heartbreaking. Toy, all of like Blackpink, Crayon, like all the K-pop and J-pop is going away. I don't know. I have big feels, but I know you guys probably don't. Tenoji! It's Prime time! Thank you for using your Prime on Allie and I. Prime is a free way to subscribe. It's free to you, but it gives your creators the same amount, so thank you so much for that. Also, if you want to support in another way, following is also free, so thank you so much for that. No, it'll, let me see what your name is. Tenoji. I don't know about Rasputin. It would be, well, so Squid, that's the thing, is not all of the songs were in the base game. So if it wasn't in the base game, it will go away. So Montero, for example, I don't believe that was in the base game. I think that was one of the seasons. So that means it goes away completely. Only the base game ones will be staying. So you can get the older versions of the game, but like, it makes it much harder to stream. Yeah, Crayon and Montero are gone forever, and those are some of our favorite songs. Oh, look at that beautiful dog. Oh. Oh yeah, we ran out. Yeah, you're right. Look at that like giant horse trailer. Hopefully we'll get some new games though, you know. Yeah, it has to do with licensing, Squid. In general, it's more expensive, right? I don't know if I would be able to justify owning all the old games, you know? I guess I could still, like there are videos of us from our VODs, right? So I could watch myself dancing the dance. But that would be pretty awkward too, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the leaks definitely are not helping either. I would like to get 2019, so if you would like. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my win. Did you know your girl is petty? Did ya? So, I don't know if you all know, but in order to get a city bike out, you have to put in a code or you have to scan a QR code. You don't just get the bike, like you literally have to scan it or you have to know the code for the bike. What a lot of people will do, especially younger people in general, because they don't, I don't know, maybe they don't want to walk as much, I have no idea. They will take Sharpies or they'll take keys and they'll actually scratch out those codes or those numbers, or they'll Sharpie them off so you cannot take a bike out. Then they're the only person with the number, so they'll always have a bike. So I was coming up to, when I had to leave, not today, but the other day, I had to leave and there was literally one electric bike and I saw this guy literally park the bike and I immediately start running to him. I run, and I get there, and every single thing is Sharpie to high heaven. And I told him, I'm taking this bike. Hey, you, yeah, you. I'm taking this bike. Fun fact, sunscreen will take off Sharpie. You can also like rub it off. So I spent 5 minutes with sunscreen and wiping it off until I had the number. Yeah, and he said, no, you won't. No, in about 5 minutes I had the bike, and the best part is that he was walking really slow, so he could literally see me biking past, and I go, told you! I felt like a hero. I felt like a hero. And I understand. He's like, essentially there's a lot of kids that like bike to different areas in the morning because they have like school, or because they have like lessons, or because there are a lot of like gyms. So you might be going to the gym and you don't want somebody to take your bike because you want to have an electric bike or whatever when you come out, right? I get that. I get that desire. And then there's a lot of us that want to go to work with a bike. But that doesn't mean that you could steal the bike for yourself. Because if I couldn't, here's the thing, if I could not have gotten that bike, you know what I would have done? I would have marked it as broke. I would have marked it as broke. And then nobody would have had the bike. Yeah, not the hero we deserve, the hero we need. I know, it is petty. It is a little bit petty, you know? Allie, I can't. I think he was underage. I think he was like a teenager. Like, he might have been 18, but what if he wasn't? Bike wars. I will say it used to be a lot worse. It used to be that it was just like on a little tag over the screen. Now it's actually like in the screen itself, and it's on a QR code, and it's on 2 other places on the bike. The problem is that if you're really dedicated, I mean, you can still Sharpie the hell out of it, you know? Yeah, so, and there's a way of reporting it too, where it's like a vandalized bike. But, yeah. Anyway, I won. I know that probably makes me seem very petty, but I was angry. I was angry about other things, and then I was angry that he wanted to keep the bike, and so I don't care. If it would have taken me 10 minutes, I would have gotten that bike. If it made me late by 15 minutes even for work, I would have had that bike. I would have made sure that he would not have had that bike. Not petty, resourceful.
My French friend.
We still need, yes. Yeah, that's true. If you have, well, so here's the thing. Apparently you can have it shipped to your home, but you have to be able to like update your account, and I don't know how to do that. So I'd have to figure that out. That's what I'm trying to say. It's peddly. I see where you're trying to go. I don't know if I agree with it. Oh, look at it. It's so little. It's like, it's less than Frankie sized. I think Frankie's bigger than that dog. You know, I've never actually read this fountain either. To the valiant seamen who perished in the main by fate warned in death. Oh, so that's why they're all crying. Interesting. I mean, it's a beautiful fountain, but I don't actually know. Oh, we need to remember. I was trying to show you all. This is not a carp. This is not a duck. This is not a dragon. Say it with me, everybody. What is this? What is this? Say it with me. This is a dolphin. I know, right? Nope, it's a dolphin. Yeah, so when I told you that like traditional like design can be kind of messed up. Yeah, this is a dolphin. This is a dolphin. Does it look like a duck sea dragon hybrid? Yes, it's a dolphin. And it's spelled Maine with an E. Yes. So Allie and I are planning on doing some fun things coming up. It reminded me of that. We're just really excited about some of the things that are coming up in the later half of this year. Summer is really about parades, events, enjoying the beautiful weather outside. But then we'll also be doing things for Pride. We'll be talking about different parts of history. We got a lot of facts in yesterday too, which was pretty great. Great, now every time I walk past it, I'll laugh. I mean, but that's the thing, I had no, like, that does not look like a dolphin to me. I will say that dolphins are very hard to draw. And food, yeah, it's about food. I don't think we'll be doing any yoga. Unfortunately, I think it brought out the worst in not our community, but sometimes people that got rated in. We may do some more fitness streams because we do fitness streams more in the spring and summer. I'm actually hoping maybe we'll do a Ring Fit stream. I don't know. The whole thing about Ring Fit is that Ring Fit is kind of boring. I am waiting for my Kickstarter. I got something in 2020, either 2020 or 2021, and I am literally waiting for it to get mailed to me. I'm not sure who you mean by Louisa. I'd have to look at that slow talk. Allie and I will probably be doing we were part of the press. Allie and I are both bi creators, so we're both bi. So we do a lot for Pride. It's something that we don't really advertise here on stream because it's just one portion of who we are, right? But you will definitely be seeing more of that. That is true. The LGBTQ tag is there all year round. Oh my god, my shoulder is not happy right now. You know, I've never really looked up. I think like we often show you what's around us, but we forget to show you what it looks like from below. It is pinned all year on Twitter. Nope. That song is gone forever. Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to make sure that I know when she's here. I know it's super busy for us, obviously, but hopefully. Maybe it won't rain as much anymore. Oh my god. How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this? Is this fun? Is this terrifying? So left, yes. Right, no. I mean, I do like that the fish are embroidered. Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish. So Mega, we tend not to go into the Disney store because it usually has a really long line and they play a lot of music And yeah. Oh, look at this like modern version of a kilt. Also, I will say that there is a lot of clothes right now that reminds me of sofas. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This is definitely a sofa. 100%. I do say I kind of love something about this rose one, but like with the fringe on this, like you literally ripped apart your couch. And those are the tassels on the bottom from the 70s. No. Look, I like that. I like that. I like those overalls. I think those are really great. Sign me up for those. I also like those jeans. See those jeans? They've got the little bit of couch on the pockets, but the rest are jeans. I did not know there was a Chuck E. Cheese in Brooklyn. It's giving grandma's sitting room. It's giving me the whole sofa. Hi, Graceful. Hey, welcome on in. How are you? Wait, are you a D&D player? Please say yes. Come on. Oh my gosh. Yes. This outfit is fishing for compliments. Yes, it is fishing for compliments. Literally fishing. Literally. I have been known to play tabletop games. Okay. So I will ask everyone this. Allie and I, we want to play D&D, but the caveat is that the cats are the gods. So you can either play with dice or without. If you're playing without dice, the cats determine if you're successful or not. If you're playing with dice, they're like an extra added number, like an added variable. Oh, you rolled really well, but God wasn't pleased, so it knocks you in half, that kind of thing. Or, oh, the God did not like that path you were taking and has laid on the table. You are now stopped. You cannot pass. That kind of thing. If someone is paying to go to NYC, I would DM that game with cats. I mean, that's the thing. We're actually... DM stands for Dynamite. No, I don't want a DM. I want somebody else who's an experienced DM. We're actually thinking about going to, well, we were supposed to go to Texas, but I don't know when we're going to do that. Why is the Bard the best? I've actually, now my entire YouTube shorts is all, oh gosh, what is his name? Zach Speaks Giant right now. I feel like I've watched every single clip of his, and they keep offering me the same clips now. Wait, no, those are 1970s. Oh, there's a raid. Oh, shoot. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in if you're new. I am Lexi. Allie is the other twin. She is currently not here today. She was doing a lot of really important stuff, like applying for jobs and different like opportunities. So we're hoping she gets some of those, but it was a lot today. Who raided in? Flip, hi Flip. I'm so sorry you got buried. I got too excited telling you about how I thought we should play D&D. Yeah, so the Jazz Lawn Fest is on Governor's Island. Governor's Island is notoriously bad for service. We've gone twice and it's not been great. So probably not going, just because the service is always really, really, really shaky. But welcome on in, Flip. Please tell me what you were up to today. I'd love to know. Hi, Fox. How are you? But I do like the whole let's get dressed up. So if we were streaming, which usually happens on a Saturday, I think, we could still meet up in flapper outfits. That would be kind of fun. Fiona was hiking. We were in Central Park. much earlier. That's as close as we get. But if you are a part of our crew, if you're a part of the Dynamite crew, please make sure that you follow Fiona. And if you're a part of Fiona's crew, we would love to have you. I know it is not hiking. We barely hike, but we do hike at Central Park. I promise. Hiking is loose. Otherwise, we walk up and down the streets of New York. No, so squid, we want to try to work on it first with other people. I'll also have a mystery streamer with me. Interesting. That'll be fun. If they're in IRL, just let them know the service is probably not going to be good, so don't expect to be able to actually stream it. Summit? Oh, the Empire State Building, you wouldn't be able to see it. So, like, you might be able to see, like, part of it. Like, this is not the Empire State Building. But do you see how it's super, super, what is that called? Foggy? Rainy? Yeah, you can't really see anything. Thank you for the follow, Empress. Welcome on in. It's all hiking if you have hiking shoes on. No, false. You can hike in combat boots. I've done it. Do I recommend? No, I don't. I love bouldering though. Allie and I would love to boulder, so that'll be kind of fun. Hopefully we get to do that at some point. It is misty, I know. Maybe we'll go down. I think we'll go down. Oh, cool. So can you DM me this? I'm not going to remember, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like it can be hard to find the right people. You have to find the right people, and then you can. There's a group that would play it in Texas, but we're not in Texas, so that's the hard part. Always scaffolding. Always, everybody. This isn't Texas. This ain't Texas. Woo! Na 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 na. Fuck your Lexus. Woo! I don't know this song well enough, but I think that's what you were getting at. I'm a fan of IRL D&D versus online. I know. Just because I'm not paying for the snacks. I know. I get that too. I just feel like a lot of the people that we like feel like would make an actual like really cool crew. That like we met them at the St. Jude Summit. We met them at the St. Jude Summit, and so they're from all over, but most of them were from Texas. We think it would be really like kind of a lot of fun, but like, you know, such is life. I heard snacks. I know, you gotta feed the gremlin. Is there a picante sauce? I don't know what you mean. Also, friends, I think, I have to say this. I think the delivery people in our buildings have gotten worse. I don't know if like there's a new crop of them or whatnot. I opened my door the other day and there was like an entire like cube or Peruvian chicken with rice and beans and sauce and avocado salad. And it was all like, I couldn't eat it because it had been out all night. But poor Josh never got his food. And then Allie, like we opened up the door last night and there was like literally 2 drunken noodles. And it clearly had like her address on it. But like there was no name, no nothing. We're like, we did not order this. Hey, welcome on in, Emil. How is everybody? Justice for Josh. Justice. Look, we can only do so much. Hey, Han from Rochester. I've never been to Rochester. I would love to go too. Do we really? Josh probably did get his food though. Let's be real. And I couldn't even eat it. Otherwise, if I'd realized like the night before, like I could have run it down and then like, or like they have this thing where you can like message people in the building. I could have like put that out and been like, hey, if you're Josh and you're looking for your food, I have it. But I couldn't even do that. Though apparently legally, if it's accidentally dropped off at your house, you can keep it because it's no longer like food safe. And so the only, like you can't give it to somebody else. So they have to either get you another one or they have to refund you, I guess. I honestly don't know. But according to Reddit, you can still eat it. Oh, it's Emily. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emily. I did not read it properly. Oh, you have no recourse. It's eat at your own risk. But that is something to consider. We might have to actually do a shorter stream today. I said it was going to be a short stream, but it may be a very short stream today. My hip is starting to like tighten up. I don't know. You should send out a ransom note instead because people would respond more. What, ransom for the food? Hey, I got your food. Respond now or I'm keeping him. That's true. I'm gonna see how far we can go. I think we're gonna head down. Oh, look at Cosmic Diner. Supposedly it's got good food. I've never been there. We're not going yet. If you want to see your food again, pony up now. It's not. We're not going yet. We're not going anywhere yet, everybody. I'm just saying. I'm starting to feel it. I think part of it is that my backpack broke, and so it's like I had to tie it, but that means that it's not sitting properly on my back. Also, on Wednesday streams are a little bit harder for me because I had to take all of my work stuff with me because I tend to work from home on Thursdays. If you want to see our pizza, give me money by the end of the day. So Yana, I think like part of it is that some of them get like waterlogged. Like it's like raining today. I'm sure that they get deliveries to the wrong place more on rainy days because the tickets get wet. But like I kid you not, with Josh's food, like that ticket was like 8-point font and it was very, very faint. So I'm not surprised. I believe they actually like, I tried to read the ticket, but they didn't have like a door number on it. I'm sure that either they misread it or like somebody put the wrong information in the app. You know, it could be a number of things. No, it's digital, right? But a lot of times people will also like double, like it'll get printed on a takeout receipt. It'll say the delivery address on the bag. And so yeah, you should be looking at like Grubhub or whatever. But if you go straight through the restaurant, it might just be the printed one. And I guess like if it were me, I might not take the time to get my phone out from my pocket. Especially if I have to keep my phone charged all day. Does that make sense? That reminds me, actually, we have to stop and charge this. So I'm gonna set this down for a minute. I'm just setting it down because I have to charge the selfie stick. Now I have that song stuck in my head. Oh, also, would you want to do this with me? You can say no. Is it charging? Hey, please charge. I need you to charge. Full body wax, $99. I didn't even see that. Let's do it. Okay. So it has to be, it's no cheating. No cheating. Okay? If you cheat, I will know. Trivial timelines. So this is this thing I got at Five Below. It's actually harder than I thought it would be. It's like this mini game, and it's supposed to be for 6-year-olds. I swear to God, there's no 6-year-old that knows this shit. Okay? Alright, so it's about... No cheating. No, that's okay, Flip. I appreciate your raid so much. If you want to raid and then leave, you can always do that. I know that I often do that. Well, it said 6+. Oh, that one's an easy one. That one's a boring one. We don't want that. Okay, this one Allie will know right off the top of her head. Okay? Alright. So what happened first? You have to put them in order. Periods of musical or art history. Renaissance, classical, Baroque. Yeah, you're allowed to answer. Chicken rooster egg is not an answer. No, so Royas, you got one wrong. So it's Renaissance, classical, and then Baroque. Oh, I did not. You're supposed to put them in order. I was not clear. Oh, strawberry. So the first, you put the first one first. So let's see. Oh, shoot, yeah, so Renaissance, Baroque, classical. I think I misread you. No, you were right, Royas. I'm sorry. I misread the order you put it in. No, you didn't. You got it right. No? No, you got it right, Royas. I misread it. Bach or Beethoven? Should we find another one? Do we think this is dumb? If this is dumb, I actually quizzed my coworkers on this. Some of these, like which like computer stuff happened first. I would like this with like memes. Should we do this with memes? Would you guys want to play that with memes? What year, like different memes came out or different trends?
Last time.
Okay, I like this one. Which was invented first? Hearing aids, air conditioning, or penicillin? And in what order? So the options are, again, hearing aids, air conditioning, and penicillin. You gotta put it in order. So we all think penicillin came first? No. So the first that was invented was air conditioning. Air conditioning was invented in 1902. Hearing aids were invented in 1923. And penicillin wasn't even like discovered until 1928. Yeah, really, look. See, that's why this is so fascinating. Look. So we could have been nice and air conditioned, but we wouldn't have had penicillin. I know, it's wild, right? Okay, this one I feel like we could all kind of do. Okay, so which board game was most popular? So it's by popularity. Monopoly, Trouble, and Guess Who? If you need a hint, it also is based on when it was invented. So it's Monopoly, Trouble, and then Guess Who? So Monopoly was invented in 1935, Trouble was invented in 1965, and Guess Who was invented in 1979. I know, right? Oh, it's starting to really rain now. Though they did not. Yeah, see, Bomb, Sorry. I loved Sorry. I don't know when Sorry was invented. Does anybody know? Does anyone know when Sorry was invented? I love that game. Hungry Hippos is great too. So in terms of the games, in terms of when they were invented, but also how popular they are, they actually went in order. Sorry, I don't. Sorry, not sorry. So, have you guys played Monopoly? I will say living in New York feels like you're literally playing the game Monopoly every day because the rent is so high. But I will say, Guess Who was formed in 1965, really? So it was wrong on the card. I do like Sorry. There used to be a game like that would trap a rat. It was one of our dad's games from growing up. It might have just been called Rat Trap. That was always frustrating as a kid. I played it later and I was like, no. Hungry Hippos, though, is really fun. I think Allie and I are going to try to do an adaptation of Hungry Hippo for an indoor stream. Wouldn't that be really fun? I saw it on TikTok. Someone was, like, it was a short. But it was kind of a really fun challenge. So I know we just sort of wrapped up our funding for St. Jude. But I know Allie will probably have to do fundraising, and I will have to do fundraising so that we can go to GCX and also for her rent and whatnot. So with that in mind, we have like a bunch of different challenges that we've come up for subathons. Oh, Guess Who was a rock band? You mean The Who? The people that do Sue, or is that the Tubes? I think that's the Tubes I'm thinking of. Sorry came out in 1929? Really? No, so not it would be a DIY version. Who did the song? here's the thing. I know that it's probably not The Who. I can't think of any of The Who music, but I really want The Who, the rock band, to have also done the song, Who Are You? Who, 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 all I really want to know. I doubt that they did, because that would just be too perfect. The Whom! I've never seen a game for the Celtics or the Knicks. They did? That is sadly Rolling Stones. You know, I said it would be perfect. I said most likely it is not, but it would be perfect. Thank you for the follow, Ling. Welcome on in. It was the theme song for a TV show. That's why I even know it. Who are you? Who, oh, I really want to know. Was that NCIS or something? I don't know. It was a show my dad liked. CSI New York, really? Breakfast at 7 p.m. You know, McDonald's used to serve breakfast every single hour of the day, unless you came between midnight and 3 a.m. Most of the all-night McDonald's actually don't serve food between 12 p.m. and 3 a.m. in New York. I don't even know, like, and that was in like 2019. I don't even know if they have all-night McDonald's in New York anymore. But it used to be you could get breakfast at any point, and then the pandemic killed it. And now breakfast is only until 10:30, and it kills me. Because when do I ever want to get like fast food breakfast? At 10:35 or 11. I remember when McDonald's served pizza and spaghetti. Oh, that sounds like a bad idea. I really want the snack wraps back though. Isn't Wendy's or Burger King that has the snack wrap knockoff because so many people were asking McDonald's for snack wraps back? Instead, they got back their bagel, the breakfast bagel thing. Which snack wrap would you like? I liked the ranch one. Well, I mean, as a self-respecting New Yorker, yeah, those bagels do stink. Get a better bagel. Oh, is it KFC? Maybe it's KFC. That would actually make sense. I wonder if it's cheap though, because I remember them being really cheap, the snack wraps. I remember being a student and like using my own money when, like, before I had a job. You loved it? Oh, you loved the ranch one, yeah. Thank you, Crow, for those 20 bits. I appreciate it. Breakfast all day. Breakfast all day. I know, right? So there is a hack. If you go and you order two McGriddles from not an app, I don't think it works in app. I think it only works. Do we want to pop into Times Square since we're here or no? But if you type it into the kiosk for 2 egg and cheese McGriddles, it will be $4. If you order them at the register, it will be, I kid you not, $6. But it has to be only the cheese and sausage McGriddles. Do we want to pop into Times Square to see it or no? No, thank you. I don't know what you need. Fancy nails. No? Okay, we don't have to go. We can go this way. Oh, now I have this person I don't. Oh. Wendy's says a 50-pack of nuggets at some locations for $15. Have you seen that there was a woman who ordered, she ordered a 50-pack of McNuggets, and she got something like 20 boxes of 50 nuggets. It was absurd. Like, if that happened to me, you know I'd be making a whole stream about it. I'd be streaming how to reuse those McNuggets. Yeah, so these nails they're from Olive and June. Allie and I really like press-ons, but I was like, oh, I feel like I should wear these. And then look at my umbrella. It's kind of the same silvery finish. Oh, it was 20 nuggets that she got? Maybe they were the 20 pack. I don't remember what store they were from, but it was an obscene amount. She only paid for like one thing of nuggets and 2 burgers. And she never found the burgers, just all of the nuggets. Oh no, Cat Babble. Who are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, also guys, please make sure that you follow us on Instagram, on Discord. We got invited to apply for something, and then when we went to apply, they told us we were not applicable because we don't have 3,000 followers on Instagram, and they didn't realize because of our other socials. So, we would love it if you could all follow. There are like 300 of you right now. I'm sorry to do this plea, but I promise I will post new things just for you all. I should own a salon? Oh gosh, no. These are not my nails. These are press-ons. Instascram, yes. Instascram. Oh my gosh, you got hit by lightning? Or nearly? Ugh. If I had almost gotten hit by lightning, I probably wouldn't leave my house for a couple of days. I would have been like, nope, I've used up all my karmic luck for a while. I already follow you everywhere. You know, you never know. I really want to know. Whoa, 5 feet is so close. I'm glad you're okay. I forget to follow you all around New York with stream. Whoa, look. Oh, never mind. We can't show you. So there's like almost like a break in the crowd. TikTok creators use Instagram for messaging. Yeah. Well, that's because like, so Allie and I, like on our TikTok, we get over like 60 messages a day on TikTok. Like, and those are the ones that aren't even like, those are ones that TikTok has decided might actually be interesting to us. We get hundreds of messages on TikTok in general. So we kind of have to do Instagram just because Instagram is much more beefy in terms of how it filters comments. And it just makes it easier, if that makes sense, for messaging. But that's why. But yes, you can also follow us on Discord too. I'm not quite sure what we'll be up to this weekend, but we're gonna be at the OS meetup most likely. So if you're going, we hope to see you there. I think what we'll do is we'll go Down and then over. I kind of want to see it in the rain. But the power of Twitch is really bringing everybody together. Let's be real. I feel like I get to know you all. Especially here, you know? I really want to know. Yeah, Ramonch, like for example, I only use the whispers here on Twitch if it's for like a mod. Because like not all mods will have their socials or whatever available. So I'll DM like, oh hey, I saw this comment, it was really inappropriate. I know you guys might not have seen it. Here's the person's username, whatever. Or like, hey, I can't get a hold of you on any of your socials and I want to invite you to collab. I'll do that sometimes. But otherwise, I don't really look at my whispers here. Hi, Nacho, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, Murti. Welcome on in. Following is free and it helps. So I actually saw Threads mention a new article the same way. It said so-and-so tweeted. Oh, yeah. Vegan performing tonight. What do you mean, Arcady? Yes. You can't send pictures or links on TikTok, but you can on Instagram. Yeah. You can. I mean, am I right in, I can't remember if, I think it was Instagram. You have it where you can now respond as a GIF, or is that Threads? Because unfortunately, I feel like I see Threads on my Instagram all the time. So I'm not sure which it is. Ah, yes, I am by Port Authority. I haven't had an Arby's sandwich since I was in high school, I think. Oh, they're the ones that have snack wraps. Look. Guys, it's them. It's Arby's. Arby's has it. The market wrap, 2 for $5. Oh my God. It looks like, I don't like that it has a full thing of cheese in it. I don't need a full cheese. I just need a sprinkling. Whoa. Oh my, I don't know though. Should I trust Arby's? That's the real question. It's Jif. So the creator of the Jif won a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Webby. If you don't know what the Webbies are, the Webbies is an award program. It is for the best on the internet. It's for podcasts. It's for, ooh, look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. These are wild. Oh my God, these are so cool. These are definitely knockoffs of something. I don't know what though. Cheese. But in the Webbies, you have an acceptance speech and it has to be 5 words or less. 5 words or less. And his acceptance speech was, it's pronounced GIF. So the creator himself said it was pronounced GIF and not GIF. Nope, I hate the spaghetti at Jollibee's is not spaghetti. It is a spaghetti casserole and I hate it. It brings me back to the the nights in Wisconsin. I am here on the streets of New York. I do not want, no, I tried it once, I never need to try it again. It's Gen X on WhatsApp, not Gen Z. What are we all talking about? I know those shoes were wild, but they were cool. No, I was trying to say I'm not in Wisconsin anymore. I'm on the streets of New York. And somehow that became a whole thing. Thank you for the follow, Millie. Welcome on in. How are you? Look, we try. Sometimes we fail, but we do try. What is the Palak Fiesta? Is that the burger? I did try the burger at Jollibee's, which kind of felt like sacrilege. But it was good. I felt like their spicy chicken sandwich is much better. Cat Babble, nobody is gonna know the context of that. We'll have to try them in Wisconsin. I trust the Arby's in Wisconsin more. Hi, Mike. Welcome on in. How are you? So I think the last time I went by, I know the ube was not like I know it's a limited edition, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think it's not available anymore. I don't remember seeing when we went past it just now the signs in the window. But yeah, so you can add quotes as mods. So you definitely can add quotes. The problem is sometimes I ask people to add quotes and then they quote me wrong. They quote me wrong and they do me wrong. Both things. Hello, I know it is. I know it looks like it's afternoon. It's not afternoon though. It's almost 7:30. Pale Fiesta is a different kind of meat. Oh, it's like a stir fry. I got the power. Nobody quotes me wrong. It just omits parts. Yeah, you lie by omission. You lie by omission. At least our mods are not omniscient. That's the one thing. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, sometimes though, sometimes I just look at what it looks like on stream. I don't always actually think about the time, you know. This is not Chicago. This is Midtown, New York. This will give you an idea of where we are. We're close to Macy's, sort of. We're heading down towards like Chelsea-ish area. Sunset is at 8:06. Oh, really? Oh. I feel bad for all the people that were like, it's not gonna rain. I don't need an umbrella. It's only misting. Soaked. Unless you're a tot. Chicago looks much like New York. I will say that I feel like Queens, to me, a lot of parts of Queens remind me of Milwaukee or Chicago. In a way that like Midtown doesn't. Like, I can't explain it. As somebody who spent a lot of time in Chicago, I can understand why you would feel that way. But to me, they feel like completely different. Does that make sense? Thank you for the follow, Kyle. Welcome on in. Hey, Kyle. Kyle, did you know that next week, or this coming weekend, they're going in Texas to try to get the most amount of Kyles that have been in one place together for the Guinness World Record? Are you going? Kyle, are you going? I gotta know. I have to know. Malls are closing everywhere, not just New York. Hi, Hamhog. Welcome on in. Hi, Trin. Yes, my mom got these for me. She got them for me for Easter. I know they look really black, but they're dark purple. Yeah. Oh, you know the earrings I wear all the time on stream? They broke. They fell right out of my ear. The post broke off. They're gold earrings. Now what am I supposed to do? I guess I could get them fixed, but they would cost more than the actual earrings. Like, cost to buy them. Oh, I love it.
What's that?
I love it. The whole vibe is great.
Thank you.
Yeah. He had Christmas lights in the bottom of his umbrella, a bright blue suit, and then shoes with wings on them. Seneca, I'm glad you like it. We do flip back and forth a bit. Every day is Christmas. I mean, but that's the thing is like sometimes you need that like little pop of happiness. You know, he had like a plain umbrella, but like you gotta have that like little pop. Like that's why I don't have a black umbrella. And that's why I have my heart coat, because it makes me happy, you know? Gave Elton John vibes. I could kind of see that. Who was Elton John's stylist? That's the real question. You gotta make it fun. True, but I would wanna, that's the thing, I don't know. I'd have to go to Chinatown, and I'd have to remember to go back.
Yeah, just like have surgery and think that's the end. Kind of like.
Oh, look it. They have a saw.
I did. I killed the rehab. My doctor, when you gave up your
You gotta make it fun. It's a saw. Guys, if you don't like. Whoa. Look at all the sparks flying. Look at all the sparks. It's like fireworks.
You too, boy. One love. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too. I love that. The guy that was supposed to like help people cross or whatever, he goes, "Oh, look at you, beautiful. You can go have a great night." That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I mean, it didn't smell very good, them cutting open that, but it was very, it was very pretty. Thank you for the follow, UK. Welcome on in. How is everybody? You know what they should get rid of? I feel like they should demolish this little building. I don't think they will, but they should. Christmas to the 4th of July in a matter of blocks. Exactly. That's true. I can check that out. Hi, Colleen. How are you? We have the old post office. It's now part of the trains as well. Penn Station. Madison Square Gardens, the monstrosity. I will say that Allie and I went to the Stromae concert there and it was very, very cool. However, questionable. Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're shining. Let's go. Yeah, you can see everybody, like, it looks like an airport. I know it's supposed to be a train station, and train stations are like also about travel, but for some reason when I see like white halls and suitcases, I don't think, oh, that's a train station. I think that's an airport. That'd be kind of like that would be a terrible spot for an airport, but it would make getting a cab So much less expensive. Wait, the dogs barked when you said the artist you saw there. Oh, I don't remember what that was, Shantavi. I don't think I said artist. I think I was talking about the train. Why does it have a moat? Good question. I actually don't know. I don't know. So here's my assumption. My assumption is that you need this, like, so at the time that this was built, most of your main entrances were actually on the second floor. The bottom floor was for service. So like you would come in for like visiting guests and things up above, but then they might like see there's a service door down here. Right? So my assumption, and this is a big assumption because I don't know that much about this building, is that you have your main entrance on the second floor because that was what was typical. So where you had the big presentation stair, and then down here would be where, you know, you have your lay persons and whatnot. But again, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not the expert on that. But it's less of a moat and more so about keeping all of the main entrances on the second floor and then all the service entrances below. I also don't know if it has something else to do with like how packages and things, like what the original use of the building was. Don't know.
Rainy day. You know, it's like it's like a whole day of rain.
I think it'd be more fun if it were an actual moat. Oh, yours was a funny question. Yours was not a literal question. I'm sorry, cat people. I agree. It deserves a moat. Now when we don't get our packages on time, we can just tell people, I'm sorry, the Kraken in the moat got it. Is that what you're saying? I agree. I took your non-literal question very, very literally. Yeah, I also don't know how the renovation affected it. Because they may have actually moved it, like you said. The body building. I was like, Cat Pebble, I can speculate on that. I do like the one time where Allie convinced them to get her package off of a FedEx truck that was getting towed. It got, like, that particular FedEx truck got literally towed all the time because there was no way for it to easily make deliveries in the area. And so, like, one time she wasn't able to get her package off. But the second time, she, like, was able to get it off of the truck. I do not usually take the train now.
I'm getting out of here.
But did I also run to get the Ice Spice Metro card? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. 100%. I love this little tiny building. Did I really what? Did I really what? I bet the Highline is empty-ish. The moats run around 31st and 33rd Streets and along the corners on 8th. They originally featured glass skylights overlooking the tracks. That's so cool! Oh my god, it really was a moat. That's sweet. Good to know. The moats were replaced with concrete slabs by the late 20th century. But were they like full of water or were they just holes in the ground? That's so neat. They were designed to let in light and air. That actually makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Honestly, I think having a very nice moat with stained glass would be much pretty. Yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna say no crap, but a lot of Victorian things were like just ripped out and gotten rid of. Just because they were like not the, or like even from like the early 1900s were taken out because of the 70s desire to have that more brutalistic architecture. Womp womp. Look, the 70s were great for a lot of things. Mainly like the clothes and fashion, the civil rights movements, all of those types of things, but man, some of the architecture, questionable. Maybe they had it for safety. I don't know. Thank you, Gray. Welcome on in. They were hard to clean. I'm sure that was part of it too. Brutalist architecture was a crime against humanity. I know, right? So many nice restaurants. I know. Have you watched Nelson Sullivan's YouTubes of New York from the 1980s? The original vlogger. 5 9th Avenue Project. No, I have not. But now I will. I now have another person to definitely look into. Hi, Lord. Welcome on in. It was brutal. I know, right? Watch them. I will try. Yeah, I know. So I added stream back. Thank you, Allie. Yes. We were talking about it a while ago. Mainly because I think our neighbors are sending their food to us by mistake. I think one of them keeps typing in our apartment numbers instead of their own. Do you guys remember when this was full of plastic lemons? I miss those days. It's stark, but it's iconic. That's true. I will say it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Oprah. Womp. I know, I love the lemons too. Remember when this is gonna be full of Christmas trees? So pretty. 6 months away. No, longer than 6 months, right? Longer than 6 months away. If you stand like this and you cut off right here, it almost looks like it could be like a saxophone or like the curved beak of a bird. Yeah, this is 1 Manhattan West. It is part of Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards is cool for many reasons. Mainly because it was one of the last developments, like one of the last few really big development projects that was on bedrock. A lot of development past 10th is actually not on bedrock anymore. Though, fun fact, they are thinking about putting a casino across from the Javits. A lot of people rioted against having it in Times Square, and I actually think Times Square would have been the appropriate place for that. So they are unfriendly for sleeping because they do have these little posts put into it. So it's not that they stole the bedrock. It's just that it's a landfill. They needed more land. Casey copied him. Well, you know, sometimes we need a new vlogger, you know? Also, I like this building. I don't know what this building is, but I like the ripples in it. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, but I think like New York wanted to keep it, Allie, because then they could take all of the tax money, you know? Also, guys, if you are new, please follow. We would love to have you as part of stream. If you want to see what other things we've been doing, do check out our short form content. We have been uploading more to TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I think we're gonna try to also make a push for putting things on Instagram, so get ready for that too. Yeah, put it in Coney Island. I mean, I would. So Chuck, I don't know. I was literally told by one of my developer friends that the casino was gonna go across from Javits. And I did take a look at the plot of land that they told me it was gonna be. And they did put new construction posters up. Now, I don't know, because usually it shows drawings and what. I don't even know if they're at that part yet. So I do think that it's going to be developed. I don't know if they're correct. That's just what they told me. And since they're part of a developing group, I would assume that they would know. However, I will double check. You know? They're supposedly in Queens and one in Hell's Kitchen, yeah. Was that Megan? Oh, I don't know. Have you read the book Humanized? No, I have not. I'll have to take a look at it. Oh, wow, look at that restaurant up there. It looks really nice. Also, Whole Foods. We're not going into the Whole Foods because the Whole Foods doesn't have service. But whatever is roasting in the Whole Foods smells really good. I love these like little starfish type pods here. Yeah, it tends to be quieter here. This is really this area is really an area that has a lot of office buildings. It is partially residential, but not a lot. If you can't find something at Whole Foods in the city, you should come to this Whole Foods though. It almost always has it, and they have clotted cream, which is so good. Is this a part of the High Line? Oh, this is a part of the High Line. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Look at how, like, from the outside, like, this is just a beautiful little piece of design. Yeah, it's really quiet. I also love how it's, though I don't like the slats not being, because like you can see through the slats and that makes me feel a little queasy. I do like this like kind of wood structure on top. Look at this. It's actually very quiet. I think in part it's because it's rainy, in part it's because it's a Wednesday. Like there isn't as much stuff that happens on Wednesdays. There is no Walmart. Nope. The only kind of chain that we have here in New York is actually like Target. There used to be Kmart's, I guess, but Target is the one that's really taken over. Oh, look how pretty. Look at these little soft purple flowers. Little twitch. Yeah, it's a very peaceful kind of live today. There is no Monday energy. I think this is the kind of wood they're making 15-story buildings out of. Really? Cross laminate. Probably. Yeah, this is fake. This is fake wood. Thank you for the follow, Jazz. Welcome on in. How are you? It's just very quiet and peaceful. Oh. No, if you've ever, I don't know, do you remember like what those kids blocks that looked like wood in like the early 2000s? They feel like that, kind of like plasticky. Not like concrete. Nope, Lincoln Logs I think are like, no, it's like plasticky. Light wood colored bricks from like the early 2000s. I don't know, I'd have to ask my mom. She would know. Look at it. This is going to be a great spot to overlook all of the pickleball people. CLT is made of layers and layers of laminated wood glued together. It forms really fire-resistant beams. Wow. Maybe steel construction with veneer that simulates the illusion? Maybe. I honestly don't know. Wait till someone's like, you're in the pickle now! So a lot of times they have kind of like angled nets. Those nets do not look like they would be high enough to stop me from having a loss of pickle. Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about something really, really fast? You pickle people are sick. Yes, you heard me say it. You guys are sick. Why do I say this? One, ketchup is not the greatest condiment. I think it's disgusting. But two, not only did Heinz add habanero ketchup, not only did they add jalapeno pickle ketchup, they also added pickle ketchup. And two full shelves was on the shelves. I went back hours because I forgot something. Oh, half of a two full shelves. What? With you all. Are we back? Are we good? No, the pickle god was wrong. The pickle god is wrong. He is a vengeful god. I know, we were in a pickle. Oh, Lord. Never say bad things about ketchup. Look, we tried. I honestly think it's because fire rescue is going through. Not about the ketchup. You hate this? I love this tree. It's supposed to be like a heart valve. It's hot pink in person. Have you seen the vids of people eating sandwiches with pickles as buns instead of bread? See, yeah, I can get behind that in a way. As long as it's the right pickle. I really do like a pickle on pork. So like I can get that. It looks like a giant Twizzler tree, maybe. Yes, following is free. Don't put us in a pickle about this. New York is full of hidden treasures. I know. So that's kind of what we love to do, Gray, is actually show. And we're actually going to be coming up upon like something that's really cool. So if you didn't know, they add different art to the High Line every year. And these are different maquettes that were submitted. So they make a maquette and then they also put it here, like put their little design simulation here. So this is a pupa. It's supposed to be for a chrysalis for a monarch butterfly. So they have all different suggestions. I kind of would have loved to see the monarch butterfly. Oh, I love this one. I actually love this artist though. Camille I can't remember her. I can't pronounce the name. They make these like amazing like owl statues. I saw some of their work in France. I studied in Paris and they had some of her work in a gallery. I like a lot of the figurative stuff here. I know, the chrysalis was so pretty. It would have been great too if it was done in like different materials too that were maybe a little bit opalescent. There's something really pleasing to me about this, but I don't know how I feel about it. Not too mathy, but I do really like this one. It looks like a giant ring to me. It would really depend on where you placed it, because if you placed it at just the right place, it could really frame something cool in the architecture, you know? Like, these are interesting to me, but I don't like them as much. Chat, what are your favorites? I think I like the owl and I like the chrysalis maybe the best. I think it'd be really pretty, especially if the chrysalis was done in kind of reflective materials. Otherwise, there is something really pleasing about this. I would love this as a ring. You like the tuba? It would be cool if it could be interactive somehow. Listen Closely is an oversized horn referencing musical histories of the American South. In the 1730s, men of color were required to serve in the military, but in the band, forbidden to bear arms due to fears of uprising. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a French horn. Oh. It's cool, right? I don't remember ever seeing them show off the maquettes like that before. I actually really like that they did that. Oh, look it down there. There's, oh wait, maybe we can go down over here. There's like a little park underneath here. Look. I didn't realize there was like, oh wait, never mind. What I'm seeing as a little park is actually like a private driveway. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Oopsie. I was really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful little park. Oh, I know where we're going. Nope, we will not be going there. Also, look, it's the same flower. It's the same flower that was in Central Park earlier. Do we know, is this native to New York? Look, it didn't sound wrong. Musical instrument, we all knew what it was. Look how soft and pretty. Allie is not working. She had to apply to a bunch of different stuff today and was just really tired. If you mean it, if she's gotten another job, no, she has not yet. But I am here with you today. I think we're gonna go a little bit down before we come up to before we go back up towards the vessel. Oh my god, this building has a pool in it. Allie, one Hudson Yards has a pool in it. Look at that pool. No, I actually had my allergy shot today. That's part of the reason I'm a little bit more tired right now. I will say it's so nice when it's quiet and empty. Congratulations, Boston. I appreciate that for you. Good luck as you start your new job. I'm doing good. I'm a little bit tired. It is a Wednesday. I feel like Thursdays and Fridays tend to be better for me. Look at that. Yeah, it's just it is a little bit of a shock to your immune system. It's good because it helps in the long run. Like for a while I was like sneezing every time I went into my house because my cats are there. But like, so obviously that's not great, right? So that way it makes it so that I can like live my life normally. Yes. So we are, well, we're leaving Hudson Yards. We're on the west side of Manhattan. We're heading down towards Chelsea. Chelsea is like kind of that way. It could also be considered right here. Look at this. Isn't this fun? I love that. Yeah, so the High Line used to be an elevated train car. Oh my god, someone has a house party. I can hear them. Sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a 1-bedroom. I appreciate you guys trying to problem solve, but I think probably Allie would just rather relax for a bit. But yeah, so this used to carry things into meat packing. So if you walk from Hudson Yards down into meat packing via the Highland, you're traveling the same route that train cars did. A lot of New Yorkers will walk on the High Line for their commute. Is this? Yes. So we are gonna head back over. The spiral's actually this way. I agree with you. And all of you sim people, you wanted castles. We could have been able to make this building in The Sims had anybody listened to me and voted for the space pack. These are all apartments. Around the High Line are apartments. Further up by the spiral is mostly commercial, I feel like. Though they do have a lot of residential mixed in. Some of them are multi-use, so some of the floors are for commercial and others are for residential. I know, it's a really cool building. But yeah, right now we're moving down into Chelsea. Yeah, so we're all newer streamers, so we're all gonna kind of be in different places at different times. Just keep that in mind. Glass on those curved ones would be expensive to replicate. Yeah, but not in The Sims. You know what? Maybe we should head back. There used to be a tasty bread factory 2 blocks from here. That's cool. Did you know in the olden days they would have Zeppelins carry people in the city from overseas? All I can think of when I think of Zeppelin is the Hindenburg. I don't know that much about Zeppelins, but it would be cool to learn more. Is Lantern House. I don't actually know the names of these buildings, but maybe I'll look up the Lantern House. How about that? I'll go out this way. Like, look at how cool this little place would be to stop and rest. See Chelsea framed. Remember the TikTok I sent you about the Empire State was supposed to potentially have a blimp dock? Yeah, it was a bad idea. True. Is the keg building. I know which one you mean. Are you talking about the one that looks almost like Fly Eyes? Where it has all the different panes of glass and then it comes outward? I think I love that building. I love the lantern building then, and I love this one. We're gonna head back this way so that we can see the vessel with all of the curves. Alright, we're gonna have to plug my phone in for just a bit. There we go. Though I will say that Hendrick's Gin a while back, for April Fool's Day, said that they were gonna have, like, I don't know if it was blimps. I think it was a blimp. Blimp rides from the west side of New York out to the Hamptons. I was so there. Another year they said hot air balloon. I, again, was so there. Now they do have this, like, go to their website. I don't know if they still have it, but if you look in their shop, it's ungodly expensive. It's like salary for a year expensive. and if not more. I can't even remember how expensive it was. I just thought, nope, I'll never do it. But you can like essentially charter the Hendrix blimp. Another April Fool's thing that was like actually kind of a good idea, again, about pickles. I don't like pickles as much as all of you do. I like cornichon, like the sweet pickles. But on April Fool's Day, Hendrix also said that they were going to have a pickle gin. They ended up not doing the pickle gin, but Kat's Deli did make a gin pickle for them that you could buy, and it was limited edition.
That's not artwork.
Yeah. This is my favorite building. Here, we'll go all the way out so we can see it. I really love this building. It's just beautiful. I do like the lantern one a lot as well. The lantern one is really nice. And they have a lot of window seats in the lantern one. I know. Well, so here's the thing is that like Hendrix, their whole thing is like drink exquisitely. What is it? Like theirs is all about like cabinet of curiosities, interesting botanicals. They really focus on the cucumber. So it all makes sense that they would do pickle. Somebody is having like a really cool party out in their yard, and it sounds really nice, and I wish I was there. Who designed the building? I do not know anything about it. All I know is I really like it. I'll have to do some research later tonight. Cucumbers are only good for pickling? No! I love cucumbers, especially if you... So here's our bagel order. Wasabi cream cheese, thinly sliced cucumbers, lox, sometimes capers if you're me, if it's Allie, no, tomato, onion, on either a poppy seed bagel or an egg bagel. Can we ask to crash with 300 people? I mean, if you're some Germans at Paris TwitchCon, then the answer would be yes. If you know, you know, chat. Yeah, it's like $3 million for a 1-bedroom there. Oof. Oh, you can also salt the cucumbers. That will help to make them less moist, if you will. Okra, you need to fry it. That's my thought on okra. Boiled okra I've had once. Don't recommend. Trader Joe's also had this like chip-like okra snack. Pretty good. I do think fried okra is the only way to go. That's every person. Who's the model? The model, what is her first name? Yes. The quilted building is... Yeah. She was at the Met. Yeah, yes, but this is the shed. Yeah, the boiled okra, not good. Very, very bad. Yes, I will keep it in mind.
Oh, so it might be that.
Maybe I can take this down. Fried okra. Oh, yeah, it's not raining as much anymore, so I'm gonna just put this down because maybe it'll be easier for me to hold on to. Oops, sorry everybody. I'm just trying to get this umbrella on my arm. Yeah, it's like a performing arts space, the shed. It's not like it's still very wet everywhere from the rain. It's less of a torrential mist. It's just kind of a light mist that I can ignore. We're coming up until the vessel, everybody. Hi, King. Welcome on in. The most huggable building. Remember there was that artist that covered the building with like cloth? I feel like that's even more. Yeah, I think, well, a lot of people were telling me that there's a lot of graduation stuff going on. So people were out celebrating for that. I think it's also that it's rainy. A lot of people don't go out in the middle of the week. Like Thursdays and Fridays, more people tend to go out. Yeah, so this is a building that's made all of stairs, if you will, like stairs and platforms. It's meant to kind of be a communal area where you can climb up. It is closed, so you can just go into the base level. You can't actually go up it, but the architect looked at sort of these religious sculptures that were meant for meditation, and he raised it out of the ground, and it's the focal point of Hudson Yards. So it's an art piece and a building all in one here. The same studio that designed the vessel designed the little island and lantern house. Makes sense. There's some of the most iconic buildings we have. I will say that some of the buildings here in Hudson Yards are so, like, they could be in any city, but the vessel is so unique. It's a beehive. I thought when they were building this, I thought it was an acorn, or like a pine cone or a hive. I did not think it was a vessel. I literally thought it was a pine cone. A beautiful pine cone. You gotta get your steps in. I have not been to Buffalo either. The pine cone. Yeah, wrong names only for the vessel. Wrong names only. Chat, we need to crowdsource some new iconic names. We need more. There's gotta be like a villain or a superhero that has a mask like this. The drill? I can see that. Kind of looks like plates all stacked together. The toilet brush. Oh no. It does, doesn't it? Kind of. Football helmet. Maybe a little bit. It kind of looks like, you remember when we were at the Japan parade? It looked like those like dojo masks a little bit. It does, see, it does look like a stack of bowls, no? Star-Lord's helmet, kind of. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, I bet you're right. I bet that's what I'm thinking of. Look at all these taxis just swooping in. You can see all the lights starting to turn on, which is also fun. Okay. Hi, Space. Welcome on in. I didn't realize this mall was open this late. It must be, though. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like at Christmas when it's all lit up with Christmas lights, then it looks the best. Yeah, we try to avoid it at night in winter because I'm always freezing. Yeah. Yes, but it's always beautiful with the Christmas lights. It's 8:10 right now, so it's not that late yet today. Yeah. Here we can get our quintessential selfie. Ugh. Another tree. Hey, hi. Welcome on in, tree. Photo. I think. One minute. Locals don't like to go out in bad weather. Right. And that's it, guys. We are going to leave it here. If you are new, if you see me on a shelf, come on in. We're going to raid over. Please make sure that you hit the follow button. My backpack is starting to kill me. I have like 30 pounds in this bag, so I need to get off of it. Hey, Jimmy! At least you made it. Your streak is still alive. But welcome on in, guys. Please make sure that you follow. Come on in for the raid. Potastic is amazing. So please, if you refresh, you should be able to see it as well. I don't know if we'll be on tomorrow. I believe we will be. So please check out Discord. Check out Instagram. We are trying to hit 3K on Instagram. So that would be nice if you would help with that. And we will see you soon. Tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. It's only a stream away. Popcorn, welcome on in. Hi, Smudge. Guys, it is time to follow. It is free. And we will see you again soon, okay? Don't forget to follow. But yes, we're sending you right there. Right there, everybody. Right out with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, everybody.